Welcome to the Shreveport Connection with Tommy. This video is on SmackDown spoilers for this week being June 3rd. Right now it's June 3rd, 3 a.m. in the morning, something like that. And it's Thursday, June the 4th. Okay. Okay, dark main event for tonight's SmackDown taping was advertised as Roman Reigns, Dolph Ziggler, and Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins, Kane, and Bray Wyatt in six-man action. Happy birthday goes to Lex Luger, real name Larry Full, turned 57 years old. He was born June 2nd, 1958. New Japan Pro Wrestling IGWP Heavyweight Champion AJ Styles, a.k.a. Alan Jones, turned 38. He was born June 2nd, 1977. Velvet Sky, Jamie Lynn Zantire, turned 34. She was born June 2nd, 1981. Junkyard Dog, a.k.a. Sylvester Ritter, died on June 2nd, 1998. At the age of 45, he was killed in a single car accident when returning home from his daughter's graduation ceremony. Freddie Blassie died on June 2nd, 2003. Died of heart attack and kidney failure at the age of 85. Actor Stephen Amell will indeed face Stardust at a match at SummerSlam pay-per-view, according to the Hollywood Life website. The story claims that WWE and Amell are trying to figure out whether to have Amell wrestle as himself or as the Arrow character he plays on the show of the same name. Read the full story at HollywoodLife.com. Thanks to ProWrestling.net reader Darius McClinsky, who sent the news in. There was a brief moment when Stardust and the actor, when he appeared at Raw recently, and there has been some Twitter fun since then. Haven't been able to confirm the news independently. So consider this as a case of passing along a report than any confirmation. And due to the fact that, that's Tyson, never mind. Tyson Kidd is injured. I'm about to confuse myself. I do know that Amell is a big fan who was publicly lobbying to appear as a guest host of Raw at one time, who was just recently on Raw. Triple H announced new signings at developmental of two Indian performers. Yes, from India, same place where Great Khali. The names of Lapreet, Sangha, and Satinder. Follow him online at twitter.com/Triple H. Triple H noted that Satinder is a two-time Kushti Indian National Heavyweight Champion, and Sangha is a Kabaddi League champion and lead raider. Kabaddi was described in a Wall Street Journal article as an ancient Indian game that is like a high-octane mix of tag and Greco-Roman wrestling. And now to your main event spoilers, or whichever, how they do it anymore. Like, who cares? From Houston, Texas. Jimmy, thanks to Austin McComb, who sent in the main event results. Jimmy Uso was out for commentary. Dolph Ziggler with Lana versus Adam Rose with Rosa Mendez was out first. Rose cut a promo on the way to the ring about how we don't appreciate him and Rosa Mendez and how we're jealous of them. Ziggler gets a win with a super kick. Paige versus Alicia Fox was next. It's worth noting that Uso is still on commentary. Paige wins with the PTO. R-Truth comes out for commentary now. King Barrett versus Jack Swagger was up next. Truth distracted Barrett by stealing and then wearing his crown. Barrett sees Truth as he puts on the crown on JBL. Barrett ends up beating Swagger with a bullhammer. Kevin Owens will hold an NXT Championship Open Challenge on Thursday's WWE SmackDown TV show. This makes SmackDown feel more relevant than usual. I must question why WWE always has Michael Cole do a quick read regarding SmackDown as a graphic show, showing instead of having the talent actually address their segments during promo on Raw. It would have felt even bigger if Owens had pushed this during his promo segment prior to John Cena showing up on Raw. As another report for SmackDown results, spoilers from Houston, Texas. Johnny Rosado, who was at the event, sent in the following report. The show starts with Seth Rollins coming to the ring to cut a promo about Dean Ambrose. He tells a story about him dismantling the Shield. He belittles the other members of the Shield, stating that he betrayed the Shield to become the World Heavyweight Champion. He mocked Kane, stating that no one, including Kane, helped him to win the Money in the Bank. Rollins recounts cashing in and defeating Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. He said he is the greatest WWE champion of all time. He says he is a champion without a championship title. He says he doesn't need the authority to best Dean Ambrose at Money in the Bank. As Ambrose was shown on the Titantron, Ambrose cuts a promo about beating Rollins at Money in the Bank. They announced Roman Reigns versus Sheamus for later in the night. They also announced the NXT Championship Open Challenge by Kevin Owens and a triple threat tag team match to determine the number one contenders to the WWE Tag Team Championship, which was up next. The Primetime Players defeated the Ascension and the Luke Dragons in a triple threat to become the number one contenders to the WWE Tag Team Championship. And the Primetime Players won by pinfall when Titus O'Neil pinned Victor after the Pump Handle Slam. New Day cut a backstage promo about beating the Primetime Players at Money in the Bank using the power of positive thinking. And the second match, Intercontinental Champion Ryback defeated Stardust in a non-title match. Ryback won with shell shock. Paige was interviewed by Renee Young. Paige said that the Bella Twins have ruined the Divas division because all they want to do is the spotlight and to be in magazines. She told the crowd, if you don't like the world you live in, you can change it. She said she will change the world. Kevin Owens came out for the NXT title open challenge. Owens cut a promo about beating John Cena, saying his son loves Cena, and said that he will show his son what a real man is after he beat Cena at Money in the Bank. Zack Ryder accepted the challenge. But because he's already challenged Cena, now he's challenging Kevin Owens. As Kevin Owens defeated Zack Ryder to retain the NXT Championship, Owens won by pinfall after hitting the pop-up powerbomb. Sheamus was interviewed by Renee Young. Sheamus said he will beat Roman Reigns tonight and he will win the Money in the Bank match. Sheamus mocked Reigns by saying, believe that. Match number 4, Neville defeated Kofi Kingston as Neville won by pinfall. Lana was the guest host on Miz TV. They showed a video package of the breakup with Rusev and recapped what happened between Lana and Rusev on Raw. Miz then asked Lana why she left Rusev in the time of need. In his time of need, Miz implied that she was just using Rusev. They exchanged word. Miz had a special guest, and it was Rusev, who asked Lana for a second chance. Rusev asked Lana for a hug. Lana didn't accept his apology. Dolph Ziggler came out afterwards, and Rusev insulted Lana. Lana left the ring with Ziggler. Match number 5, your main event. Roman Reigns fought Sheamus to a no contest as Kane came out with Double J security. Towards the end of the match and interfered, Kane chokeslammed Reigns for the disqualification. Kane announced that he will be in the Money in the Bank match. He chokeslammed Sheamus. He chokeslammed Reigns again. Seth Rollins came out to attack Reigns. Dean Ambrose came out for the save. Rollins and Ambrose cleared the ring to end the show. After the SmackDown taping was over, Ambrose and Rollins played tug-of-war with the WWE title belt. Reigns hit Rollins with a Superman punch, and Ambrose grabbed the title as Reigns and Ambrose celebrated to send the crowd home happy. Okay, for the second report, thanks to Austin McComb, who sent in the main event report. From Houston, Texas, Money in the Bank briefcase is raised to start the show. Jerry the King Lawler and Tom Phillips are out for commentary. Seth Rollins comes to the ring alone and cuts a promo. He talks about how the Shield broke up exactly 1 year ago. Dean Ambrose interrupted on the big screen for a quick promo about their ladder match for the WWE World Heavyweight title at Money in the Bank. The Ascension versus Primetime Players versus Lucha Dragons was first. Titus O'Neil pinned Victor to win for the PTP, Primetime Players. New Day was backstage with a promo on the Primetime Players. Kane interrupted and announced Kofi Kingston versus Neville for tonight. Primetime Players are the number one contenders now. Ryback defeated Stardust at a quick non-title match after hitting Shell Shock. Renee Young interviewed Paige in the ring. Paige cut what was said to be a great promo about the WWE Divas champion Nikki Bella and how Twin Magic is coming to an end. She also talked about being different than the other divas. Eric Rowan and Luke Harper cut a backstage promo about being family. That's different because the other guy didn't even say nothing about it. He must have went to the body or turned around and got a drink or something. Got a slap in the face from some women. You never know. NXT title open challenge as Kevin Owens was next. Owens cut a promo and out comes Zack Ryder to accept the challenge. Owens retains and attacks Ryder after the match, hitting another pop-up powerbomb. Renee interviews Sheamus backstage about Money in the Bank. Neville defeated Kofi Kingston with a roll-up. Lana was a guest host on Miz TV and has her own Titantron now. Rusev comes out and interrupts, wanting a second chance, but Dolph Ziggler was out to even the scores. This upsets Rusev as he yells at Lana. Is he still on crutches or whatever? They have words and Ziggler leads with Lana. Sheamus versus Roman Reigns was next. Kane comes out with Double J security during the match. He hits the ring and delivers a boot to Reigns and then a chokeslam to Sheamus. Kane announces that he will be in the Money in the Bank match. He then chokeslams Reigns. Seth Rollins joins in as the Authority beats down Reigns with the briefcase. Momentarily, as Dean Ambrose runs down for the save, Ambrose, Reigns, and Rollins fight over the WWE World Heavyweight title. As Reigns hits a Superman punch on Rollins, and Ambrose hits Dirty Deeds on Rollins to end the show. And my guess is they may do another triple threat match with Rollins retaining again. That's just my prediction on that. Well, sometimes my predictions don't count. Sometimes they even use it. And I've got another one I'll keep to myself. Something with Seth Rollins. What have you. Anyways, thanks for viewing. Peace out. God bless. See you while may it be you. By the way, if you don't know, you better call me, bro.